we have to understand that if he was among his brethren, he was doing the same thing that his brethren was doing, but Yahweh chose to raise him up from among their brethren. Then it says, like unto me. Now this is Moses. This person that's going to be raised up is going to be like Moses. Moses was what you call a type. Yahweh ben Yahweh is the anti-type. So when Yahweh say he comes in the volume of the book, a lot of those are types. And he will do what those types did. So it says, their brethren like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. 19, and it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken to my words, which he shall not might, shall speak in my name, then he said, I will require it of him. So here is a prophecy that someone is going to be raised up from among us, meaning he'll be doing the same things that we were doing, but he was raised up from among us, and that when he's raised from among us, Yahweh will require him to speak in the name of Yahweh. He'll be required. It's not an option. See, now, since Yahweh says, I'll require that he speak in my name, now you got to know the name. You must know the name. Now let's go to Acts 3. And you really want to write these scriptures down, those that are here and listening audience. Acts chapter 3. Chapter 3, verses 22. Acts chapter 3, verses 22. Excuse me. See, I'm going to mark this in my Bible. And I suggest that you do the same. I call it putting flashlights. And it says in 22, Acts 3:22, for Moses truly said unto the fathers, a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren. See, it says Moses said this, your brethren like unto me, him shall ye hear in all things whatsoever he shall say unto you. 23, and it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people. Thank God, I done already highlighted that, but when he started talking about the destroy, I need to put some more markings around that. If I had my red marker, I'd have highlighted that with the red, but I put the yellow on there. So here, Moses is saying, for Moses truly said. See, Moses said that in Deuteronomy 18:18, but here it is in the New Testament telling us that this is going to take place. Now, why is he compared to Moses? See, Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt in the past, physically led them. Yahweh ben Yahweh is going to lead us out of America mentally. See, he led them out, Moses led them out physically, and when they got out in the wilderness, they raised so much hell, they might as well put up the Egyptian flag. So the so-called black man of America, if you took him anywhere in the world, you might as well put up the American flag unless you change that joker's mind. So Yahweh is teaching us the law, statutes, judgments, and commandments that will convert our mind back to Yahweh. So I brought up my Dake's Bible, and it's a reference number for the word raise. And the reference number is 450. 450, that's the reference number in the New Testament of the dates. 450. So we'll understand what this word raise means. 450. Come on, 450. 450. And what it says is, it says to raise from the spiritual death of sin. To be raised from the spiritual death of sin. So when you're sinning, you're spiritually dead. See, there's two deaths, a spiritual death and a mental death. And if we're not raised spiritually or mentally, you can bet death is soon approaching. So the word raise means to from a spiritual death of sin. All right. So when he say he raised up one from among us, he was spiritually dead also. He was sinning also. The one that's raised up from amongst us. See, he have to be raised up from among us to be proof that you can be raised, that you can overcome this world. Ephesians chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 5. And it says, verse 5 says, even when we are dead in sin, sin, even when we are dead in sins, comma, have quickened us together with Yahweh ben Yahweh. Although we were dead in sins, we're going to be quickened together with Yahweh ben Yahweh. By grace ye are saved. Now we're going to go to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. Ephesians chapter 5, then it says, wherefore he saith, awakeneth thou that sleepeth, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh ben Yahweh shall give thee light. So understand that we're going to be raised from sin. Sin is death. All right. Now remember now the definition of for raise is to raise you from the spiritual death of sin. Okay. Now we're going to go to Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 2. Because see, this world teaches that the Son was always perfect, that the Son was always without sin. That's not true according to these scriptures. Now, Hebrews chapter 2 verse 14, it says, "For as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part on the same." Do you see that? The Son of Yahweh, our brethren, was made just like us in everything that was partakers of flesh and blood. He also himself likewise took part in the same, that through death he might destroy him that has the power of death, that is the devil. The person got the power of death, who want to bring on death physically and spiritually, is the devil. 15 says, "And deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage." 16, "For verily he took not on him the nature of angel." The angels are obedient to Yahweh. He didn't take on that nature, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. We're the seed of Abraham. The things that we did, he did. 17, "Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren." He was made just like us. He did the same things that we did, that he might be merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to Yahweh. See, although he was raised from the mental death of sin, and he went through all the things that we went through, now he could have mercy on us, because he did the same things too. But he was raised. Then it says, "To make reconciliation for the sins of the people, for in that he himself have suffered being tempted." Just like we've been tempted, he been tempted also. He is able to secure them that are tempted. See, because he was tempted, he knows what it takes to bring us back to Yahweh. Psalms 19:7. Psalms 19:7. Psalms 19